Hey everybody, I'm Isaac Zeka here on the Salem Survival Show, and in this show it's all about how to survive in Salem. Witchcraft, witches, accusation, death, execution, that's all that we're going to cover today. How to stay alive in that crazy city. So, my first guest, Ann Putnam, coming out.
Hello Isaac, how are you?
Good morning, Ann. How are you today?
I'm alright.
Great. Okay, so first let's kick off the boom. So, one, if we want to stay on your good side, how do we do that?
Well, if you want to stay on my good side, you have to very much fit in. Like, all the homeless people, those are the people that we know. You're top-notch, you're always proper, and most of all, you go to church.
So when you say the homeless people are like so you say they disgrace you, or they just like give you a bad rep? What's your opinion on the homeless?
Well, they commit witchcraft, of course.
And you think that tries to make them higher than they really are?
No, just the fact that they're so poor, they really have nothing else to do.
That's true. So if we want to stay normal in that kind of a time, what should we wear? What should we look like?
Well, the colors are very, very dull, very long dresses, not fancy, but just very laid back.
So not like the exquisite rainbow colors.
Oh, no.
That scream crazy.
Only if you're royalty. If you're royalty, then that's very, very expensive.
So, what's the best way to stay out of jail?
Well, don't get in my way.
And how can we do that?
Like I said, just go with the flow, fit in with the crowd. Your ideas, don't stand up for them.
So now we're going to talk about the whole trials and crap. So explain to me your opinion on the people you sentenced to death, the accused witches.
Well, of course they committed witchcraft. I mean, we have extremely awesome evidence that they really were witches.
Now, I've read in a couple documentaries that you woke up screaming, coughing, choking.
Oh yes, they possessed us.
And you and your gang, they were in their bed to sleep, and all of a sudden there's something around your neck. Explain to me that experience. Well, remember people, she is dead, so her memory kind of gets clouded. It's first thing with age, but you never know. So we'll just move on. Excuse me. So, last question. Explain to me your counterpart, Abigail Williams. Explain her kind of role in this whole thing.
She is definitely my best friend. She follows me, all of my ideas, she went along with them.
So she was like your right hand girl.
Yes.
Yes. And your father, no, wasn't your father. How was your relationship with the pastor? Who was he to you?
You mean Samuel Barrett?
I do. I believe, wasn't he, I know it wasn't your father, he was your uncle, wasn't he?
No, that's Abigail.
Oh, that's Abigail. Abigail, so it's your friend's father or uncle? Your friend's uncle. Yes. And his slave, you called her a witch, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Now, what led you to make that accusation?
Well, she would teach us all of these voodoo games, and they were just very, very bad. Like, one time when the Reverend walked in, he just got so mad, and we just were possessed.
Yes, and that must have been a terrifying experience, though, that you had no control of your body.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that's all the time we have for you, Ann Putnam. So join us next time on the Salem Survival Show. I'm Isaac Zeka, and I'm going to say goodnight.